Okay, 6:10 on July 25th, 2020. And YouTube requested, what did you do after coronavirus and so on and so forth? So, brotherra.com, and the series is online and on YouTube. Uh, just Brother RA is my channel on YouTube. And I do have a website, brotherra.com, that will direct you to the YouTube channel. But what did I do? What good is gaining knowledge and information and understanding of self if you don't implement it? How, I mean, okay, this is an autobiographical thing, and y'all have to go back and get the past segments. But where I'm at today with this traumatic closure for YouTube, what did I do in 2020, July 25th? Being Brother RA, I acknowledge they came before Columbus. African Presence in America by Ivan Van Sertima. And for some reason, I came across these books in my library. Can y'all, is that enough light? The Pagan Origins of the Christ Myth. And what? 50 Days Aboard a Slave Vessel by Pascal G. Hill. And now, what from a slave vessel where you were stacked nigger upon nigger for 2 months in a vessel, and now where are we today with property and understanding? From pyramids to the projects, Askia M. Torre. What did I say about a dramatic ending? Understanding, not only do I have these in my library, but, oops, that's telling me already your time is running the hell out. And that's Goddess, she's here, both of them. Killing the Black Body, Dorothy Roberts, and the focus on the umbilical cord. Do we take time to focus on how we were connected to our entrance into this life? And it came today. Thank you, Goddess. Dr. Joy DeGruy, post-traumatic slave syndrome. America's legacy of, come on, Ari, you know you're old. Put your glasses on. You're wasting time. Oh, another timer. Oh, I got okay. Post-traumatic slave syndrome, America's legacy of enduring, injuring, and healing. Dr. Joy DeGruy. And I've been reading these goddesses' information, or I just got this textbook, but I listened to her online. And what was that last statement about Hubble or something or other, where, the calcified pineal gland, man, understanding the four corners, my ancestral spirits, the base of the pyramid, the first eye, and having liquid moisture in my first eye, and understanding the depth of being able to look into myself as a divine energy, as one with the verse, connecting with that umbilical cord, my mother, my grandmother, and centering and focusing and removing the red dust and entering a level of spirituality which I don't think can be taught unless you internalize it. You have to understand the meta. I mean, Ron Howard and the Da Vinci Code and Tom Hanks, good effort, but in understanding what it means to be biological living light, one to absorb the sun's rays and understand, well, wait a minute, why are there four corners at the base of the pyramid, being able to see north, south, east, west, inside and outside on all four sides of who you are and your emotional, physical side and your intellectual, and then there's your spiritual. Do we ever tap in to our own spirituality at 6 minutes in 30 seconds? The digits, what are the significance? 3. Is that the breast, the butt, the woman understanding she is the only entrance into this universality? She needs to be revered. And it's my job as a melanin dominant black thinking motherfucker, house nigga who re-educated his goddamn self, above and beyond a dry, calcified, rock hard first eye, to opening and understanding, well, wait a minute, that's 7, that straight line, the right angle at the top. Understanding, well, wait a minute, that right angle, is there a wrong angle? In understanding angles, what is the angle of the perspective of your own divinity? Is it shallow or do you have depth? As we get ready to go 8 minutes in, a sphere above a sphere, the physical, emotional, and then the spiritual, intellectual. Is your intellect spiritually agile? Is your intellect spiritually, is it both intellect, spirit, intellect? Do they balance one another? Is there an energy within you and me that we haven't been taught to see? Just the thinking melanin dominant house nigga black man in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Let's not leave out Boston Latin, Romulus and Remus. Oh, they survived the cold winters and were raised by a wolf. I have to take that responsibility as Melanin Man. Those were my albino children that I didn't want and left for the wolves to raise. This is how I think as I re-educated myself into my own spirituality. I'm tired of killing the black mind. Are we suffering from post traumatic slave syndrome. Is it kind of dark? The sun is going down. It's only what, 6 something? 10 minutes in. But have we, in understanding that digit, become that one, that full sphere of one's capability of seeing your own divinity on the denotative, the connotative, and the absolute abstract of yourself, where you are limitless. You are as light as a feather. Space Hubble. I can do this right here in this chair and reach the heavens without I'm just going deeper within who I am, understanding myself 11 minutes in. The parallel sides of me, the two sides of my spine, the yin and the yang, and how all of those nerves run up and lead into my mind. And my mind feels and understands the waves of vibrations all the way down to my pelvis, my spine, my antenna. I am divine. I am the line. Oh, that one line. In reaching all aspects of yourself, working to become an undivided individual, as opposed to remaining a fractured, divided, in what is inward, in divide. Do you wish to perpetuate your individedness? Or do you wish to have 7 to 10? How are the divine energies to communicate the significance of one or I? Why are those digits drawn that way? And is that are you capable of seeing all aspects of self with your first spiritual one eye? Is there communication between your intellect and your spirituality, and your spirituality and your intellect, or is it just fragmented? 13 minutes in. These are only YouTube 15-minute segments for Brother RA, because Brother RA has too much to say. So I try to put it in a very concise, dramatic, spiritual, pneumatic, visual, conceptual, and somewhat nonverbal energies to those who are capable of hearing in the silence. I'm going to end there at 13 minutes in. Peace.